What up, guys? Welcome back to the garage, man. On the note of changing the channel name, I saw in the comments somebody mentioned maybe changing it to Built Not Bought. Throw it in the comments down below what it is you guys think about that. I don't think that would be a terrible idea, but the only thing that I don't like about changing it to DBGarage, bro, it doesn't say anything. It's letters, you know, or even DBG. Like, I don't know, I really like the name of my channel, but I do really think that it is restricting us. Like, it's handicapping the channel from growth at its potential of. Like, I've already explained all this, but anyhow, on to the CRV, man. I have an idea to do with this thing, and it's gonna be another one of those things. I'm gonna ask you guys for your opinion, because we need to figure out whether it's going to be profitable to move forward with my idea on this, or if we should just say screw all that, just spit shine the thing up and sell it off. Oh. Yeah. Alright, I am definitely going to be waiting for Braven to get home from work before I push this thing back over there. That's for damn sure. Bro, good lord, is that blazer hard to push, man. It's not even that that thing is heavy. It's just those freaking wheels are rubbing. So I definitely want to put those chrome wheels back on here, but I'm thinking that I want to refinish them. I don't know if I should like polish the chrome or if I should like paint them black or something. Maybe even paint them white. White would probably look good on there, right? I don't know, throw it in the comments down below. But just so you guys know, I have not given up on the truck. We haven't done shit with the truck, and honestly, I just, you know, I've said it time and time again, and I'm also waiting for parts for the Blazer. When I say waiting for parts for the Blazer and for the truck, it's I'm waiting till I can afford them, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I do stuff like this, you know? I just kind of break off and I work on other things. I do what it is I can with what it is I've got. And I think that is kind of what makes my channel relatable to a lot of people. I see in the comments people talking about like, oh, you don't finish builds, but the thing is how I'm talking about, like, I feel like the channel is limited. Like, dude, I'm not freaking boosted, boys. I mean, the dude has 1 million subscribers. He probably makes $30,000 to $40,000 a month, in which I do not. So I'm not Cletus McFarlane, I'm not Adam LZ or free, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am on a much smaller scale. So I know a lot of people who watch YouTube, you are used to seeing that type of thing. And I'm also not Jimmy Oaks. I don't have a best friend, Adam LZ, that gives me a 200,000 subscriber jump right when I start. You know what I'm saying? I have to work for everything that I've got. And I'm not saying that they don't have to as well. I don't want to sound like I'm putting like Jimmy Oaks down. Like, I am very much so in tune with the rest of the YouTube world, man. There's really not a whole lot of YouTubers that you can bring up that I haven't seen. Puddin's Fab Shop, you know, like Street Racing Channel. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I have watched a lot of YouTube channels start and outgrow me by far, you know what I'm saying? And I know that that's not necessarily because of the name. God, what is that guy that used to hang out with Kyle on Boosted Boys? What was his name? He went and started, it was something, he started a channel, it's something world. The one with the K-swapped Subaru. I can't think of his name right now, but that guy posted two videos. That's it. He had been doing YouTube for a month and he already outgrew what it is I have built here in 4 years. He already outgrew what it is. It took me 4 years in 1 month. And it's not because of lack of quality of content, it's because he got exposure from a larger YouTuber, from Boosted Boys, who in which got exposure from a larger YouTuber, Cletus McFarlane, who got exposure from 1320. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have somebody like that around me. I don't have somebody that I can go and just do a couple videos with or whatever and just get this huge subscriber jump, which is a huge income jump, believe me. Like, I don't have that, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes builds on my channel will sit, and believe me, I don't want it to be like that. I want to have a stack of parts sitting here just waiting to throw on this stuff and for us to knock things out and it to be more entertaining in that manner. I do want to grow and I do want to become that one day, and it's not because of money. Like, I'm not out for this for doing money. I just want to have fun and build cool shit, you know what I'm saying, and share it with you guys. And like, I want to be able to one day just go out and buy something freaking dope as hell, do a crazy motor swap, and just like, and be able to give something like that away to you guys and give back. Like, I don't know, whenever I first started doing YouTube, I always had like a dream of doing like build-offs. Like, if I ever grew to be as big as like Adam LZ, like, I would like to be able to give back and do a video series covering smaller YouTube channels, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to you guys and be like, hey, who's some smaller YouTubers that you guys watch that you think could really profit from the exposure, who deserve it, you know what I'm saying? And go through and like pick 3, give them each a car and a budget to build, and do like a series on it and see who wins type of thing, you know? Like, I had dreams of doing it, like daydreams, you know what I'm saying? I always thought about doing that kind of stuff. I would love to give back. Anyhow, guys, rant over. Need to get this thing pulled up a little bit further because we're gonna get it up on the jacks and pull these wheels off. You guys realize these tires, these same exact tires right here, took us all the way to Tennessee and back, man. It was like a 3,000-mile round trip all the way out there that time. These wheels and tires were bolted on the Honda Odyssey at the time. And if you guys remember, pulling khaki behind it with a tow bar. Yeah, these tires are some troopers, man. And they're freaking cheapies, dude. Americas, all-terrain. A set of these tires cost me, like, all 4 of them brand new was under 500 bucks. Honestly, I want to say they're like $380 for all 4. And I have put some miles on these damn things. So anyhow, I think you guys can kind of guess what it is I'm doing. We're gonna be robbing the wheels and tires from Max. Now, don't worry, I do have another set of wheels to put on Max. And if all this works out and we do end up selling the CRV, that's gonna be one of the first things I do, is I'm gonna run out and go spend another like 400 bucks on a brand new set of tires to put on those other wheels to put back on Max. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought process here. Now, I wanna get a visual of my idea. So the biggest problem with this CRV is the rust in these rear quarter panels. This is a lot more than surface rust. That's actually decay, bro. Like, yeah, it's pretty bad. I think this side over here is yeah, this one's worse, bro. Look at this. That's completely rotted out, and it's all underneath this plastic trim too. If you open up the door, oh, you need some WD-40, my friend. Anyhow, it doesn't come all the way up into here, so I mean, it's basically just in this area. I mean, this was not an Arizona vehicle. I forget exactly where it came from, but it came from a place where it snows and they salt the streets and everything. I know a lot of you guys watching probably know exactly what I'm talking about. So this thing came with some rust. Now underneath, if you look up underneath, it's not terrible, Like, there's a lot of surface rust and like some scaly shit like on that sway bar, but for the most part, like everything structural is just like surface shit. And which honestly, here in Arizona, I don't need to do anything about it. It wouldn't hurt to hit all that with like a wire wheel and just do a nice coat of paint on it. But anyhow, you guys know that this was a flip. We originally purchased this just to flip it. The engine was seized up. It had been sitting for a really long time. Braven actually on his channel put a new engine in it. It still needs an exhaust. So we will be running over to see our boys over at American Muffler here eventually to go get an exhaust thrown on this thing. But other than that, appearance wise, I really want to replace like all the little missing stuff. Like it's got some trim that's missing here and there. There's some interior stuff that we need to do. I want to put a radio in it. That door handle over there is broken. It needs a rear window, in which Braven already got a rear window. He actually got it. Junior actually got him a window. I think it was for his birthday, honestly. So shout out to Junior. Junior was at the junkyard one day and saw the window there and snagged it up for us. So yeah, other than that, I just really want to clean it up. That was the original idea, was just to clean it up and sell it and try to make a profit. Now, honestly, put in the comments down below, the way this thing sits right now, like doing the little things, like just buff it out, replace the little trim pieces and whatnot. The way it sits right now, how much do you think we'd really be able to get off this thing? Like, cause I don't know, I'm thinking like $2,500 maybe. I mean, the biggest problem is that damn rust. Anyhow, let's get these wheels swapped around. I want to get a visual and see what this thing looks like on these wheels. Luckily, they're the same lug pattern. They're both 5x114. So the only thing that I'm hoping is that the CRV wheels are gonna fit on Max. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Silver socket on impact engaged. Wow, Braven, good Lord. I don't know what the hell he put those lug nuts on with, but good Lord. Definitely gonna need a spacer. It's a good thing I got some, huh? Oh, this just got a lot spicier. Bro, I don't know what you guys think, but I'm telling you right now, I freaking love that. It had to have been a 350Z. Look at the poke this thing has got, man. I think I'm gonna end up sending it with my idea on this, because I could really see the vision of it now with the damn wheels on it. But moment of truth, are we gonna be able to get Max out of the middle of my damn yard? And are these gonna fit on there? Holy shit, dude, that is freaking wide. Well, the CRV wheels did not fit, but luckily I still have the stock wheels from that car. So moving on, now we gotta do the driver's side. I'm excited to set this thing down on the ground and see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be too low, especially in the back. It's gonna hit right here. I feel like it's pretty obvious that this is gonna hit in the back, but that's all right. It's gonna go along with my idea here. So let's go ahead and get this thing sat in the ground. Just as I suspected, it is most certainly sitting on the wheels in the back. Let's go ahead and put it back up in the air, and I'm gonna try to max out those rear coilovers and then see what it looks like. Alright, that's about maxed out on our max suspension. What the hell? Yeah, so it's not a bad height. I'm pretty sure I can get some more height out of this. I actually need to pop the rear coilover off so that I can physically see how much is in there. Like, I don't want to top it out to where there's only a few threads holding it together. But worst case scenario, if I wanted to get this thing up higher, we could actually add an extension to that lower portion and it'll give us some more room so that we can raise it up some more. But I don't know if I necessarily want to lift it for more clearance or if I want to just cut on the dotted line. Oh my God, bro. Oh. That thing's not going nowhere.